X 档案的制作人姚志善。蟑螂 X 档案呢，主要颠覆你对蟑螂的看法。为什么蟑螂打不死？请跟我一起打开蟑螂 X 档案。
300 million years ago, before the dinosaurs, creatures like these roamed Earth. Fast, powerful, and equipped with body armor, the cockroaches of today thrive with their prehistoric structures virtually unchanged. We've tried exterminating them, but still they survive. Rumor has it that after a nuclear blast, cockroaches with the secrets found. Cockroach Confidential. Taipei, Taiwan, home to 2.9 million people and plenty of cockroaches. Every city in the world has them. They seem perfectly adapted to living with us, but we don't seem to want to live with them.
Pesticide, I can't kill them all.
I hate them to death.
In a big city like Taipei, this unwelcome guest lurks in the deepest sewers and all the way to the tallest buildings. It can even fly. Largest of the domestic roaches, the American cockroach is a true cosmopolitan. This roach, named after a specimen from America, actually came from Africa, hitching rides on ships and traveling the globe. Now it can be found all over the world. Having mastered the ways of the city, they're here to stay. We fear them. We hate them. What we have yet to learn is how to live with them. Dr. J.T. Lin is a professor at the National Taiwan Normal University. It may be hard to imagine cozying up to a cockroach, but J.T. has been doing so for the past 14 years.
Don't run it around. This won't hurt. Why are you so nervous? Let's wipe you off and get you cleaned. They are not aggressive and they keep to themselves. They're humble, shy, and if enemies are near, as long as they can hide, they'll be fine.
Today, as a requirement for enrolling in Professor Lin's class, students must face their primal fears.
We're going to test your love for the cockroach. Most importantly, you must be able to handle the roach with your hands. Okay, let's begin.
Oh, it's behind me. Did it get inside? Would you like me to get it out for you? It's on your back. Professor, he passed. Thank goodness I won't have to stick my hand in there. It's really scary.
Do I cover it up?
Yes, so you won't run away.
Did you touch it? It's just going to twitch a lot in your hand, that's all. Careful, don't crush it.
So did I pass?
No, you didn't, because you had a horrified expression on your face. You're not enjoying it, you still don't have a thorough understanding of life.
One must get accustomed to working alongside these creatures. Every day, JT greets his favorite lab partners with a smile.
Yes. Wash your right antenna. And switch to your left. Good boy. For cockroach, water is more important than food. If there's no water, they can live for 1 month. If there's no food, they can live for 3. The females can live longer than the males because they have more fat stored in their bodies.
But no worries, roaches in JT's lab get the 5-star treatment. Their luxury condos are constructed with places to hide. Income standard with temperature and light control. Even room service. JT keeps them on a high-protein diet, up-dog food.
Time to eat. This has undergone extensive research. It has protein, fats, various vitamins, and minerals. all sorts of ingredients. I hope my roaches will grow to be healthy and strong.
On the other side of Taipei, one man likes his roaches still and dead. Meet Dr. Liu Xu, aka Professional Roach Killer, and he's proud of it. An entomologist at the National Taiwan University, his job is to test various methods of cockroach extermination.
Because their activity is often on dirty things, people believe that they're filthy insects and that they appear on our food and utensils, making us very uncomfortable. That is why cockroaches are so despised. I'd rather have garbage than have cockroaches.
How can two Taiwanese entomologists have such different views about the same insect? For Dr. J.T. Lin, the cockroach-loving professor, the death of a roach is a sad moment. This morning, while walking to work, he found a most unfortunate corpse.
Oh, my good friend, who will be so cruel as to step on you? You are all alone out here. I will find a good place for you to rest in peace. You can rest here for a long time. The feng shui is good here, so may you reincarnate into a man and not get bullied by others in your next life. I might as well erect a tombstone too.
Cockroach lover JT is a strong supporter of Taoist principles based on the teachings of Lao Tzu, an ancient philosopher of China. Taoists believe that people are compassionate toward nature without expecting a reward. His morning Tai Chi exercises stem from these Taoist principles and the philosophy that nurtures the appreciation of tranquility, mysticism, and beauty of nature. To JT, all living things are beautiful, even this unexpected visitor.
Oh, poor thing, the ants are eating you.
Could Taoist beliefs be enough to make this man love what few others could? After all, most people in Taiwan embrace Taoist principles in their daily lives, and yet will not hesitate to kill every roach if given a chance.
I've been working with cockroaches for 14 years, day and night. I depend on them for my research. Enjoy watching their activities, their behavior and expressions. I'm grateful to them, and on the other hand, I admire them. So let's just not dwell on their bad side. We should try to understand them and forgive them for their shortcomings, so we can coexist with mutual admiration and respect.
The insect residents at this local market are getting anything other than admiration and respect. Cockroaches, be warned. Today may be your last. It's morning in Taipei, and the local market is already crowded with people. A place to purchase fresh meats and vegetables is also a cockroach paradise.
I have an extremely bad impression of cockroaches, especially at this traditional market. If a customer sees a cockroach on a counter here, then they'll think our market is unclean.
I believe cockroaches to be more important than humans because they are nature's sanitary engineers. Cleaning up human excrement, household wastes, decaying animals, and plants. What's the benefit of all this cleaning? To prevent toxin buildup, odor, bacteria, and other pathogens. That is why the cockroach's role in nature is so important.
Few animals come in such a well-packaged body. All the internal systems necessary for the cockroach's survival are neatly crammed into a durable exoskeleton. Their digestive tract, though highly miniaturized, is no less efficient than our own. Cockroaches shred food with their mouth parts and then swallow it with saliva. The food then enters the crop, where it's temporarily stored. Their gizzard, the secret to such powerful digestion, acts like a second pair of teeth. It grinds all the hard food and adds it to the stomach, where enzymes further break down the food. In the hindgut of the intestines, water is removed, and the rest is packaged as waste that goes out the other end.
Cockroaches, compared to other insects, are special. I dare not to say they are intelligent, but the reason why they live with humans is because we provide a comfortable environment for them to live in.
Cockroaches have flattened, oval-shaped bodies covered by a durable outside skeleton. The head points downward, and two long antennae protrude just below the middle of the eyes. With 3 pairs of hairy, spiny legs, they are excellent climbers. 2 large claws at the end of each foot are used as grappling hooks to haul their bodies up vertical surfaces. Some, like the American cockroach, can even fly, with 2 pairs of leathery wings that span the abdomen. The male American cockroaches have an additional pair of short appendages called styli, while the females do not. Unlike the human central nervous system, cockroaches, like other insects, have multiple mini-brains or ganglia along their bodies. These mini-brains can work independently even without the cockroach's head. In fact, a headless roach can survive for a week, dying soon after, due to the loss of water and the inability to drink. It's closing time, and the vendors clear their stands. Hungry roaches wait for their chance at the food scraps. Little do they know, this may be their final meal.
The Environmental Protection Administration takes care of this on a regular basis. Exterminators come to spray once a month. Today, we will have a cockroach expert, Dr. Shi, come to examine the extent of the infestation. I anticipate their arrival.
Today, cockroach killer Dr. Shi is on a reconnaissance mission. His battleground, the local market.
Cockroaches are also mechanical vectors of some 40 diseases. For example, salmonella, dysentery, typhus, cholera, pulmonary tuberculosis, and polio all can be transmitted by the cockroach. There are many drawers here, and lots of feces. There should be many cockroaches inside these drawers. You can see lots of roach feces inside here. Lots of roaches in this drawer, and their eggs. The cockroach's feces contain digested liquids, which are proteins that can become airborne as an allergen. Symptoms include itchy skin, dermatitis, discomfort in the nose, and even asthma. That is one of the main reasons why cockroaches are denounced as being harmful. The roaches don't live here anymore, and yet there are tons of feces here. That's the reason why I despise them. When exterminating the roaches, the first step is to spray insecticide on the floor, in the cracks and crevices along the walls. We pay extra attention in making sure that the poison seeps inside in order to kill the roaches and the larvae that hide in there. We also spray the floor so that we can kill them when they flee.
While cockroach killer Dr. Shi ransacks the roach's hiding place, back at the lab, cockroach...
Cockroaches are accustomed to tactile stimuli. They like to crawl into narrow spaces. The space they require isn't very big. From our research, spaces with heights of 1.5 to 2 centimeters are most suitable. So when building cockroach houses, we use boards separated by 1.5 to 2 centimeter spaces. For mating, we'll place one male with 4 females. So one house will have 3 males and 12 females. That way, the mating will be most effective. We use carbon dioxide to knock them out because they will hurt them the least. If you grade them using frost, around 12 specimens total.
This combination of male and female roaches will hopefully produce many roach babies for JT to use in his research. JT uses the American roaches because they are large and easier to study, but they are not the only breed that flourishes here. Approximately 75 species of cockroaches can be found in Taiwan, and 7 of those often live in or around people's homes. They're the American, Australian, German, lobster, brown banded, brown, and Suriname cockroaches.
How can we appreciate their strength? Learn from them and use their strengths. Let's not reject them. Let's embrace them. When they are not threatening you, first accept them, get to know them, understand them, and embrace them. I love to observe the way they clean their legs and the teeny. You see, it's cleaning its behind. Yes, use your hind legs to clean your behind. One more time. Want me to help? Come, bring it here so I can wash you. Afraid I will bite? It's afraid I will bite him.
The cockroaches and tanny have an important role. They're used to detect food and water, as well as threatening odors. At 1.5 times its body size, an American temperature, motion, and scent.
This Y-shaped tube is used primarily to test the antennae's sensitivity to moisture. That's why we place a wet cotton ball here and a dry one there. The cockroach hasn't had water for a week. It's very thirsty. Its antennae detect water, so you will sense which direction the water is.
Cockroaches, like other insects, have compound eyes, each made up of 2,000 lenses. Some also have a pair of simple eyes, which are important for detecting light, especially at night. But there's a catch. Our special infrared cameras offer a rare glimpse of cockroach nighttime behavior. They don't know we are watching them because cockroaches can't see in the red spectrum. Cockroaches have the ability to swim and escape from danger. Their wax-coated exoskeleton keeps them afloat, so they won't immediately drown. They breathe through little holes called spiracles on the side of their bodies, usually elevated above water when they're floating. These holes are the openings to their tracheal system that allow for the supply of oxygen to all bodily tissues and carbon dioxide release.
The cockroach has 10 spiracles. There are 2 in their thorax, 8 in their abdomen. Most are on its backside. Thoracic spiracles also have tiny bristles to prevent water from entering. Just like a mouth that's closed, the spiracle opens for just a short while, but not too long, or else the water will escape.
For the Madagascar hissing cockroach, however, spiracles are not only used for breathing, but for communication, defense, and courtship. The hissing cockroach is wingless and produces sound by expelling air through a pair of modified spiracles. But what cockroach lover JT deems most remarkable is that awful stench the cockroach emits.
On one hand, the cockroach relies on this smell to inform other roaches of its location. It's a way to tell others that this location is safe, a form of communication. On the other hand, the smell is used to attract the opposite sex. The love potion emitted by the females is an invitation to let the males know they are ready to mate.
交配了，这个是很重要的一种沟通。还有一种，
Since their smell also keeps us away from them, it's also a form of defense.
你就不会过去，所以它也是用防御的作用，所以对他讲还是很重要的。你如果
You worship them, they can do so much just by emitting a simple smell.
JT may respect the cockroach for this ingenious function, but studying them is one thing. Smelling like them, too, out of the question. For the past 14 years, JT's wife has supported her husband in his cockroach research, but under one condition. He can't take cockroaches or their awful smell home. So every day after work, JT has to undergo an intense scrubbing session. In this family, washing before supper is the only way to earn a meal ticket. Perhaps it's the way they look, perhaps it's their awful stench, but most people still despise the cockroach and will stop at nothing to get rid of them. On the other side of Taipei, Dr. Shi, cockroach killer, prepares for tomorrow's battle. His mission, to wipe out the entire cockroach population at the market. The question is, will he succeed?